Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Uh-oh. All right, so let's see here. What am I about to do with this today? So, the TA, what's going on here? Finished. Two. Oh my goodness. Sheesh McNeesh, bro. Alright, let's do that first. She's gonna bring this dude back again. I'm not gonna go big. You can stay, you can stay. Alright. Like I didn't really done. Oh, this is done by from Tampa Bay right now. Cleveland Guardians. Some Guardians. Yeah, how the market looking at 110, we're looking low right now. 40 for the Ted. That vision is crazy, you know? Yeah. Go out here. It just says 90 for Mike Trout. Hold on. Oh, 79. Wasn't it? Yeah. That's for the. That's for the 90. Um, if that's the case, hold on, bro. We need one of the packs, boy. So we gotta try to get back into this event. Just switch up our whole plan. Alright. do this. I want to check one thing. I want to see who is the brain the update. I want to see supercharged players. Yep, three of them gonna line up. That's my word. And Probably. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Go.
Heyo, glad you could make it. We're ready for Diamond Dynasty Baseball on MLB The Show. I'm Robert Flores, ready to go. First pitch on its way. Freddie Peralta gearing up as the starting pitcher. He has his work cut out for him dealing with his powerhouse lineup. It's important to get off to a strong start and build some early confidence. Colson Montgomery leads off, and we're ready to play from Coors.
Colson Montgomery.
Late with the swing there.
First pitch,
Gets him to chase. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first, and now one away. Jackson Merrill at the dish. He is a dynamo. He joined Ken Griffey Jr. and Andruw Jones as the only players in the last 50 years to start in center field on opening day before turning 21. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. Kyle Stowers steps in the box, hoping to crack a pitch open like an egg. Tries to get to a breaking ball off the plate, but can't connect. Swing, hits a ground ball to second. Rizzuto collects it. Easy out, and that ends the inning. Peralta. Jackson Merrill leads off the bottom of the first. Puts it on the ground up the middle. That one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
batting second, the second baseman.
Rizzuto at the plate following the leadoff knock from Jackson Merrill. If he gets on base, He's going to drive you nuts. Pena, there's one. Goes to second, safe there. Kevin McGonigal ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. First pitch of the ball. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Racing, makes the catch. Jorge Soler strolls to the plate in this 3-inning game. An opportunity to bring Merrill home here. First pitch misses for a ball. Starts with a pair of sliders. Oh, trouble with the fastball, and he gets away from him. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. And the pitch. Fouled away. A huge strikeout for the Egg Hunt Series pitcher. The cleanup spot leads things off next. Carson Bench ready to roll.
The designated hitter, Carson.
I'm going to get the rest of this now. Good shot back.
Puts it on the ground to second. Rizzuto. One gone now. Next to the plate. Carlos Pena, Adrian Morejon in the game to pitch, and they're going with a gold card on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Pena in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Misses with the slider. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock.
Batting six, the third baseman, number 7.
Kevin McGonigal, freshly dealt to the plate. Swung on and lifted to right center. Merrill drifting under it. Squeezes it. Rizzuto stands in here. That one misses inside. Ignored a pitch that looked empty. Rizzuto fouls it. The 2-1. Strike two. Went with the changeup, and who knows, might try it again. Fouls it with 2 strikes. The 2-2. You have the eye of a major league veteran. Story fields it cleanly. Now the throw to first on the run. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Jason Varitek ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. Count is 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. And there's a hit. Pena rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Top half of the second is complete, and we're still tied up. Carlos Pena leads us off.
The first baseman, number 12, Carlos Pena.
Gets Wood on. And the lefty kicks and delivers. That makes it 0-2. Drills one deep. Gonna need a trampoline. It's out of here. They flip the script in the late stages and take the lead with a home run. Blame the other team for the replay because I didn't press the button. Trevor Story comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Line drive. It looks like trouble. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double. Carson Bench steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. The Lions dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Garrett Clevenger. With a runner in scoring position, he'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Bench swings through it for strike one. And fouled away. Mets with a runner aboard. Bench leaves the bat on his shoulder. The batter now, Jason Varitek. Out of the zone for a ball. Down low, it kicks away. Not going, count moves to 1-1. Takes a lead with one gone. Goes with the fastball, but misses. In the air, headed to right. Stowers on the move towards the line. Racing, makes the catch. And up to third safely with two gone. Christian Yelich in the box now.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Oh, and this one gets away. Still alive at the plate. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's the base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 2-0. Jackson Merrill next to hit after the RBI single. Misses with the first pitch. So they give the ball to a lefty out of the pen, Adrian Morejon. Good. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Cutter for a ball. Goes back to the cutter. Misplays it. Yelich going for third. He's coming home. Relay, throw home. He scores easily, and they're up by 3. Phil Rizzuto comes to the plate following the RBI double. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Starts the at-bat with a ball. The Lions have given up 3 runs this inning. Into center field, that falls for a hit. Merrill headed for the plate. The relay throw, and he touches home, and it's 4-0. McGonigal, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hits it on the ground to short. Montgomery. That's the 3rd out, and now they'll get... This is it. Last call for you, amigo. Trailing by 4. But it's not over until that one lady starts singing. Yelich leading off as he swings through it for strike 1. A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and it's 0-2. Keeps the plate appearance going. Lefty sets, kicks, fires. Rolled slowly to second. Rizzuto. And 1 away. Here's Colson Montgomery at the plate. Starting on the front foot. Here's the 0-2. One more time. Lions, 1 down, bases empty. In the air, out to left. Yelich moves under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Merrill at the plate, and that's inside for a ball. Goes back to the sinker. Pitchers ahead, 1-2. 1 pitch away from a win. Staying alive. And the pitch. Story handles it, and that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the
Kyle
Lions,
Stowers in the box with a runner on first.
Stowers.
Stays with it, but foul. The 0-1 now. Went with the slider, but misses. Smash down the left field line, and it's foul. Runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. And 2 on now as they have a rally going. And now it's Carson Bench. Gabe Spire on to try and close it out. Bench swings through it as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swings and lifts one to right center. Bench under it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. Konnichiwa, and thanks for being here. We're ready for Diamond Dynasty Baseball on MLB The Show. Robert Flores with you. Jackson Merrill in the box, and we're about to kick things off.
The designated hitter, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
First swing of the game, and I bet that's the only foul ball we see today. I kid. The 0-1. Sweeper misses the zone. Sweeper off the plate for a ball. Rips one to center. Merrill going back. Makes the catch. Now representing the postseason series at the dish, Jorge Soler. You do not want to make a mistake against this guy. Hit hard, up the middle. Throw to first, and 2 away. Colson Montgomery in the box now.
The shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Fouled away. The 0-1 now. Hit hard, and that gets through. Now he turns and heads for second. Around second, and they still don't have it. And that keeps the inning alive. Torrey Hunter steps up with the go-ahead run at third. Ripped on the ground to second. Hunter out at first. We only saw 8 pitches in the inning. We're flying. Colson Montgomery leads us off. Delivers an opening pitch strike. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-2. Fouls the change to keep the at-bat going. Montgomery ready. Fly ball to right center. Rizzuto racing over to make the catch. Jackson Merrill hops to the plate as a member of the Egg Hunt series. That's a cutter for a strike. That's a strike. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to the heater here. Swings and lifts one to center. Hunter moving right. Quickly, there's 2 down in the bottom of the first. Kyle Stowers up now, and that's a good-looking power rating against righties on the back of this card. A bottom feeder, sort of like a catfish. Webb missed the zone. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Evens the count. And his first K of the day. The Huskies produce a... Good to have you with us. It's sunny here at Shippett Field, and you can't ask for a better day for some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Kevin McGonigal hits leadoff this frame. This is a fun matchup with the pitcher also representing the Spotlight Series. That ball is smoked, and we all knew it the moment it left the bat. Sailing deep and gone. A perfect game changer. Jason Varitek comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Clubs one deep. Don't bother chasing that one. Out of here for a home run. Wasting at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better.
Now pitching, John Armstrong.
Stowers in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. In the air to left. Mishandles it. Phil Rizzuto deals himself into the box. Lifted in the air to right. Stowers on his way over. Brings it in. In the air, headed to left center. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Jackson Merrill.
Designated hitter, Jackson Merrill.
Delivers a cutter out of the zone. Off the plate, that's a ball. Misses the zone for a ball. That's a moonshot. Did anyone put a tracking device on that ball? No? Okay, we're never getting it back. And that makes it 3 home runs in the game for this squad. Jorge Soler digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Grounded out to second his first time up. Hard ground ball to short. Whips it to first. Out number 3. So they score 4 times in the inning. This is a 4-run game. Carson Bench gets us going in this frame. Cleared the hips early. Lifted in the air to left. Hauls it in for the out. Carlos Pena bats here in the second. Webb finds the zone. A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and it's 0-2. Driven the other way, and this one might leave the yard. On its way, out of here. Opposite field, home run. Now it's just a 3-run game. Nice. A breather for me before the next batter intro. Kevin McGonigal gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. Rizzuto slings it to first, and now 2 away. Phil Rizzuto is the next to hit.
Second baseman, Phil Rizzuto.
A swing and a miss as he chases out of the zone. Lions, 2 down, nobody on. Stays on the changeup and fouls it off. Pena takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. So they get a run in the inning. It's a 3-run game. We're back, and it's crunch time here in the 3rd. Man, this game moves fast. Colson Montgomery ready to roll.
Now
The Lions go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Jhoan Duran. Montgomery in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. It's the fastball that misses. Skips up some dust. Two-strike fastball is fouled off. The pitch to Big Smooth. Strike 3. Duran picks up the K. Torrey Hunter steps in. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. First pitch misses. In the air, out to right. Stowers moving in for it. He gets down for a hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Kevin McGonigal at the dish with a runner on first. Yep, that's a strike. Wow. Throws one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. It's a strikeout. That outlier pitch is difficult to hit. Next to the plate here in the 3rd, Jason Varitek. Gets a piece of 101. Runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a drive. This could be home run number 2. Look at it go. It's way out of here. Gone. A multi-home run game performance. Absolutely locked in at the plate in this one. That's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Runs the count to 1-2. Swings. Wait, did he go? And they rule it a ball. The wind and the pitch. Swung on, hit hard to center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That wraps up the top of the 3rd. And now it's a 5-run game. We're back to the final moments. Sort of buried in the box score. but a rally away from a win in Diamond Dynasty. So they turn to the righty out of the pen, Jimmy Garcia. Varitek up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Pitcher with the advantage now at 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Rizzuto handles the chance. That's the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up the former MVP, Christian Yelich. So they turn to the lefty out of the bullpen, Jose Alvarado. Yelich, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Goes back to the sinker. Out of the zone with the cutter. That swing was a glitch, I'm sure of it. Down to the final out here at Shipett Stadium.
The shortstop, Jose Montgomery.
Montgomery at the plate as he swings through strike one. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. He was late. One pitch away from a win. 97 ball game. Greetings, great to have you. It's me, Roflo. MLB The Show proudly presents Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Quickly, here's a peek at the lineups. Anticipation is in the air, and first pitch coming right up. Jim Cobb gets the rock to start. Facing quite the roster in this matchup. The lineup is packed with star power. Gotta bring the good stuff. Christian Yelich ready to get things going.
Afternoon, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
First pitch is off the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased outside of the zone. 2-1 is the count now. Line to left. This one looks like trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler, ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. This card stands out with its incredible power, especially against left-handers. Starts with the ball. Yelich leads off second with nobody out. That's foul. The pitch. That's ripped to right, down the line, and it's foul. Runner at second with no outs. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. In the air, headed to right. Stowers makes the grab. Colson Montgomery next up, hunting for a base hit and some eggs. Misses the zone for a ball. A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and both missed. Throws one in the dirt. No advance, and it's now 3-0. The Lions go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Adrian Morejon, a runner on second to deal with in this situation. Kicks and delivers. Runs the count full. Ball 4, that's a walk.
Take your base.
Digging in, Mike Napoli. Swing and a miss. He was late. Lifted in the air to left center. Yelich waiting for it. Hauls it in. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Kevin McGonigal strolls to the plate in this 3-inning game. That's a foul ball. The 0-1. Foul ball. And the lefty kicks and delivers. Focus was there, but the strike wasn't. Swings and lifts one to center. And it falls for a hit. Yelich coming home. He scores, and they have the lead in there safely.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
Trevor Story next to hit after the RBI single. Foul ball. Astronauts with runners in scoring position. Chase Delauder at the plate following the 2 RBI double. It finds its way through for a hit. Story headed for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And it's 4-0.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 33, Jason Varitek.
Varitek up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Up left field. Brings it in. That does it for the top of the first, and they certainly didn't come away empty-handed. Off to a fast start in this one. Emerson Hancock given the ball as the starter in the bottom half. Lots of talented cards to go against in this lineup, and they're capable of testing pitchers in a variety of ways. Need to be effective in this one. Colson Montgomery leads us off, already down a few runs.
The shortstop, number 12, Colson Montgomery.
Late with the swing there. Changeup misses the zone. Don't worry, that was probably my fault. I think I pressed a button up here or something.
The center fielder, number 3.
Jackson Merrill ready for his next AB now. Despite growing up 30 minutes from Camden Yards, Merrill was a diehard Red Sox fan. His favorite player, Dustin Pedroia. The 0-1 now. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. Once again, we see the changeup. Misses the zone.
Outside.
This is smacked left field line. And that drops foul. Here comes a pitch. In there, he's safe. Reaches out for the tag, and now there's 2 away.
The right fielder,
Kyle Stowers up now with a power rating that always turns heads, especially against right-handed pitchers. Goes after the cutter but misses. A pitch for the Gophers. Goes back to the changeup. Trash pitch. Smash down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Full count, the pitch.
That's a foul ball.
Ball 4.
Take your bait.
An 8-pitch showdown ends with a walk to first.
batting fourth, the designated hitter, Carson Bench.
Carson Bench lining up with parallel 2-card status.
Now pitching.
So it's the lefty out of the pen, Adrian Morejon. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Jackson Merrill leads us off. Dotted for a strike. One the count.
Low. Ball.
Goes back to the splitter.
Out.
And they start the frame with the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich, led off with a double in his first at bat and later scored. Fires a fastball but misses the zone. Welcome to the party, pal. One, two, the count. Lifted in the air to right center. Merrill settles under it. Fakes the catch. 2 gone here. Jorge Soler shuffles to the plate for his next at bat.
Jorge Soler.
The Lions dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Brian Abreu. Soler at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Astronauts, 2 down, nobody on. Goes back to the four-seamer. Express shipping, no signature required. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Up next for the
Colson Montgomery ready to swing it with a runner on second.
Montgomery.
So they turn things over to the righty, Andres Munoz. Montgomery batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Top half of the second is complete. And it's still a 4-run game. Carlos Pena ready to roll.
The first baseman, number 23, Carlos Pena.
Delivers a ball. Goes back to the sinker. Now that's unfair. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Kevin McGonigal. Merrill settling under it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Scooter steps in, a key figure for the Yankees when they dominated the 40s and 50s. Rizzuto was known for his scrappy play An unmatched spirit on the field. Picks it up out of the air for the out. It's the grand finale, the third inning of this three-inning matchup. Mike Napoli is the leadoff hitter this inning. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Slider misses the zone. And good day to you, sir. There's the gas once again. Swings and blasts one to right. Stowers camps under it. High but harmless. Here's the third baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
The third baseman, number 7, Kevin McGonigal.
In the air, out to left. Yelich moving back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now 2 away. Trevor Story is now at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swings and cracks one. It's a single, and they get a base runner here in the third. Chase DeLauder in the box with a runner on first. Story on the move. In the air to left. Yelich under it. Hauls it in. That's the third out, and now they'll get one last chance at the plate. Man, these 3-inning games are quick. We're back, and to the final moments. Down by 4, but it's not over until the dust settles. Veritek stands in here. That one is inside. Here comes the pitch. Hit on the line. That's headed towards the corner. Veritek rounds first, headed for 2. Safe.
No,
he beat it.
He beat it.
Batting up, the left fielder, number 22.
Christian Yelich steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. 0-1 the count. Doesn't connect. He was late. Passed on a pitch that fooled most of us. Not you, though. Got him swinging. Colson Montgomery in the box now. 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his last time up. Fouled away. And the 0-1. Swings, and this one is smashed. Yelich galloping towards it. An automatic double as it hops the wall. Jackson Merrill comes to the plate following the RBI double. Cutter delivered for a strike. Gets Wood on it. Here's the 0-2. Story, and 2 gone. Down to the final out here at Shea Stadium.
The right fielder, Kyle Miller.
Hits it on the ground to the right side. Story handles out number 3, and that wraps it up.